Superman versus Thor. Out of all the Marvel versus DC matchups, this one feels like a heavyweight clash of the ages. The Man of Steel against the God of Thunder. Krypton's last son versus Asgard's greatest champion. This isn't just a simple who's stronger debate. This is a battle of myth and legend, comic book gods colliding. And today, we're taking the current versions of both heroes, stacking up their powers, their feats, their upgrades, and their insane showings, and figuring out who actually walks away the victor. So let's dive in. First up, strength. Superman's strength is often described as limitless, and honestly, that's not an exaggeration. He's bench pressed the weight of the earth for 5 days straight without stopping, dripping only a single bead of sweat. He's moved planets with ease, cracked moons apart, and even contained black holes in his hands like they were baseballs. Superman has straight up shifted a compressed solar system by himself. And then there's the infamous infinite strength feats, like lifting a book with infinite pages, or shaking the very phantom zone just by getting angry. He's fought beings who embody entire universes and survived battles where reality itself was collapsing. When he sun-dipped, he one-shotted the World Forger and destroyed his replacement multiverse. His raw physical power has consistently defied logic and even surpassed concepts like weight. But let's not count Thor out here. Thor has repeatedly proven that he belongs in the same conversation. The shock waves from his punches can destroy planets. He's lifted the Midgard serpent, a creature so massive it coils around Earth and stretches into other realms. He's matched Hercules in arm wrestling, threatening to knock Earth out of orbit. He's also lifted and read a book with infinite pages, much like Superman. Even more impressive, Thor has shaken entire universes with Mjolnir, shattered the roots of Yggdrasil, and overpowered the World Engine, which channeled the totality of the World Tree itself, a construct connected to infinite realms and infinite universes. As a baby, his cries shook every branch of Yggdrasil. That's the level of raw, cosmic strength we're talking about here. Verdict: both of these guys are beyond universal in strength. Okay, so strength is nuts for both. What about durability? Thor has tanked hits from cosmic entities that could destroy worlds. He's endured blows from the Hulk for centuries at a time and survived battles against Zeus, Galactus, and Mephisto in his own realm. He's been launched across universes and got back up like nothing happened. Superman? Well, Superman has taken beatings from Darkseid, Doomsday, and other Kryptonians, beings who operate at universal plus levels. He's been pummeled by gods, blasted by reality-bending forces, and hit with the combined willpower of the Green Lantern Corps. And yet, he always gets back up. Honestly, durability between these two is a dead tie. Both can withstand nearly infinite damage and keep fighting. Here's where a gap starts to show though. Superman is one of DC's top speedsters. Not on Flash's level, but close enough to tag him in combat. Superman has blitzed Doomsday with thousands of punches in seconds, processed thoughts faster than instant reactions, and regularly fights in attoseconds. He's crossed impossible distances instantly, to the point where the very concept of distance breaks down. Space and time don't even mean much to him anymore. Thor, on the other hand, is inconsistent. At times, he's been slower than Captain America. At other times, he's caught Hermes, the literal god of speed. Mjolnir can fly across space-time at immeasurable velocities, and Thor can react to it returning. So at his peak, Thor can operate on immeasurable speed levels, but is nowhere near as consistent as Superman's insane showings. Speed goes to Superman, no question. Now let's get into versatility. Superman has his heat vision, which has scorched beings on a universal scale. His freeze breath can reach absolute zero, and combined with his strength and speed, he's an unstoppable force. Add in decades of combat training alongside Batman and Wonder Woman, and Clark knows how to use his powers tactically. But Thor's bag of tricks is much, much deeper. Beyond sheer brawling, Thor is one of the most skilled warriors in Marvel, with literal millennia of battle experience. He's matched gods, titans, and cosmic beings with raw technique. And then there's Mjolnir. Mjolnir gives Thor reality warping hacks Superman just can't match. Thor can absorb life force, manipulates matter at a molecular level, drain energy, or even separate Juggernaut from the Crimson Gem of Cyttorak. He's stolen the power cosmic from Galactus, and his storms can span entire universes, injuring beings like the Black Winter, Galactus' boss. And that's not even counting his upgrades. Thor has stacked ridiculous power boosts lately. He now wields the Odin Force, giving him all of Odin's godly abilities on top of his own. He's absorbed Zeus's powers, fought on equal footing with all Father-level beings, and even harnessed the Phoenix Force as the son of the Phoenix. At one point, he wielded the power cosmic, killed Galactus, and pushed back multiversal threats. Thor right now is literally the embodiment of every Marvel power boost they can throw at him. He's Odin plus Zeus plus Phoenix plus power cosmic, all in one. He's a walking cheat code. Now, Superman has also gotten some insane narrative upgrades. As the prime Superman of the DC metaverse, he's become the nexus of all Supermen. He canonically scales above virtually every version of himself and embodies the strongest iteration we've ever seen. Concepts like time, distance, and weight don't apply to him anymore. He's fought multiversal beings, destroyed armies with a single blow, and operates as the literal centerpiece of DC reality. So yes, this is the strongest Superman we've ever had. So, who wins? Strength is a tie. Durability is a tie. Speed goes to Superman. Skill, weapons, hacks, and recent upgrades go to Thor. And that's the deciding factor. Superman is absurdly broken right now, but Thor's arsenal, hacks, and god-tier power stacking give him too many paths to victory. The Odin Force, Phoenix Force, Power Cosmic, and his millennia of experience puts him over the top. Superman could absolutely push him to the limit, and if you strip away Thor's upgrades, Clark probably takes it. But All-Father Thor is simply on another level right now. Thor wins.